Welcome back to the podcast where we teach you English through fun and exciting stories. I'm Anna.
And I'm James. Today, we have a special story that is not only entertaining, but will also help you learn new words, phrases, and improve your listening skills. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
James, have you ever lost something important and searched everywhere for it?
Oh, absolutely. I once lost my car keys inside my fridge. Don't ask how they got there.
That's actually impressive. Well, today's story is about a man named Tom who loses something very special. But in his search, he discovers something even more valuable.
Our story begins in the small town of Maplewood, where Tom, a friendly and slightly forgetful man, lives. Tom loves two things: his morning coffee and his lucky silver coin.
Ah, a lucky coin. Why was it so special?
Good question. It was a gift from his grandfather who told him, "As long as you have this coin, good things will come your way." And for years, Tom believed it. Every big moment in his life, his first job, his wedding, even winning a small lottery prize, all happened with the coin in his pocket.
That's so sweet. But I have a feeling something bad is about to happen.
You know me too well. One day, Tom wakes up, makes his coffee, and reaches for his coin. But it's gone.
Oh no, where did it go?
That's the mystery. Tom checks his pockets. Nothing. He searches under his bed, inside his drawers, even in his shoes. But the coin is nowhere to be found.
Let me guess. He panics?
Oh, absolutely. He runs around the house, flipping cushions, opening cabinets, checking inside the fridge.
Wait, did he find your car keys in there too?
Huh! No, but he did find an old slice of pizza. Yuck!
Gross. So, what does Tom do next?
Tom decides to retrace his steps. Where was the last place I had my coin? He asks himself. He remembers sitting at the park the day before, feeding the birds. So he rushes to the park.
A classic detective move. Did he find it there?
Not right away. He asks the park cleaner, an old man named Mr. Walter, if he has seen a silver coin.
And what does Mr. Walter say?
A silver coin? No, but I did find a peanut butter sandwich. But Tom doesn't give up. He checks under benches, near trees, even inside a squirrel's nest.
Wait, he checked inside a squirrel's nest?
Yes, the squirrel was not happy about it, but still, no coin.
Poor Tom. What does he do next?
He decides to check the coffee shop where he was the previous morning. He rushes there and asks the barista, "Did anyone find a silver coin here?"
Let me guess. The barista found something completely different.
Exactly. "I found a single sock," she says. "Does that help?" Tom is starting to lose hope. But then an idea strikes him. Maybe his coin wasn't lost. Maybe someone picked it up.
Ooh, a plot twist. Did someone take it?
Tom posts a sign. "Lost silver coin, reward if found." He waits and waits. And just when he's about to give up, a little girl named Lily walks up to him.
Lily, I like this already. What does she say?
"Mister, is this your coin?" She opens her tiny hand, and there it is. Tom's lucky coin.
Hooray. But how did she find it?
She tells Tom that she saw a shiny coin on the sidewalk and picked it up, hoping to return it to its owner.
Oh, what a sweetheart. Did Tom give her the reward?
Oh, even better. Instead of money, he buys her a big chocolate ice cream, and they sit on a park bench, chatting about their favorite things.
That's so wholesome. But James, what's the lesson here?
Ah, excellent question. First, losing something isn't the end of the world. Sometimes the search teaches you more than the object itself.
And second, kindness always comes back to you. Lily didn't have to return the coin, but she did, and she got a sweet reward for her honesty.
Exactly. So, dear listeners, if you ever lose something, don't panic. Retrace your steps, stay positive, and maybe, just maybe, something even better will come your way.
What a fantastic story. Now, let's go over some key words and phrases from today's episode to help you with your English learning.
Absolutely. Now that we've heard the story, let's break it down and talk about some useful words, phrases, and expressions that can help our listeners improve their conversational English. First, let's talk about the phrase retracing your steps. Tom used this strategy when he was looking for his lost coin. Retracing your steps means going back and thinking about everything you did and everywhere you went before something happened. For example, if you lose your phone, you might say, "Let me retrace my steps and figure out where I last had it." Another phrase we used was a plot twist. A plot twist is a surprising change in a story, something unexpected. You often hear this in movies, books, or TV shows. Like if a detective is solving a mystery, and just when you think you know who the thief is, boom, a plot twist happens, and it turns out to be someone completely different.
That's a great example. Another useful phrase is lose hope. We used this when Tom started to feel that he would never find his lucky coin. If you lose hope, it means you stop believing that something good will happen. You might hear someone say, "I was losing hope that I'd ever find a good job, but then I got a call for an interview." So even if things seem difficult, don't lose hope. Now, let's talk about humor in conversation. Throughout the story, we use jokes and funny situations to make it more entertaining. Like when Tom found an old slice of pizza instead of his coin. Humor is a great way to connect with people. It makes conversations more enjoyable and helps break the ice when talking to new people. Using lighthearted jokes or funny expressions can make you sound more natural in English.
And speaking of sounding natural, let's talk about using expressions like "oh no" or "you know me too well." These small phrases help make conversations sound more real and expressive. Saying "oh no" when something surprising or bad happens shows emotion. And "you know me too well" is something you say when a friend predicts exactly what you're thinking or feeling. Let's not forget "let me guess." This is a fun way to add suspense to a conversation. These little phrases help you sound more fluent and engaged in a conversation. Another phrase that stood out was, "that's helpful," not. This is a sarcastic way to say that something is actually not helpful at all. Sarcasm is when we say the opposite of what we really mean, but in a playful way. Be careful, though. Sometimes sarcasm can sound rude if you're not using the right tone of voice.
That's a great point. And one more thing, using storytelling in conversation. We told Tom's story in a way that kept listeners engaged. When you tell a story in English, adding details, suspense, and humor makes it much more interesting. So, to our listeners, practice telling a short story in English. Try to use some of the phrases we talked about today. And remember, learning English should be fun. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Keep listening, keep learning, and keep practicing. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, happy learning.